Hello and welcome to our Arctic Circle tour. So we're setting off in January the 25th. That's where we're meeting in Calais. Now there's two options when you want to join us on the trip. Option A, join us for the whole journey and stick with myself as the Orange Defender and the others, and you can come all the way up and back down with us, not a problem at all. We are going to be doing some long hours, especially on the way up there. On the way up there we are going to be doing a lot of driving. Not speeding, but driving. Because we want to get up there in a good time, and we want to make sure that when we get up there we can assess the weather, and if we're delayed or anything and reduced to a snail's pace, then we know how much time we've got to play with on the way back down. And if we need to wait for the very top, because at the very top you've got a snow plough, if we've got to wait for that because that's delayed, then hey, we've got the time to play with it. Option B, you can set off a few days before and meet us halfway up through Sweden at Demark. I've put that location on the maps so we can all converge at that point, and then you can take some more time getting up there and have 4 or 5, however long you want really, getting up to that point, and then you're not stressed out about the driving. Because I don't want to put anybody in a position where, you know, let's just say for instance you've only ever done commuting to and from work and, you know, half an hour each day, and then suddenly you're placed into 10 hours driving. That's going to be a massive shock to your system, and after the first day you're probably going to be questioning whether you carry on or not in yourself, because it is a hard slog. And even myself, on the last journey I went on, I was looking at the road thinking, oh god, I've got to drive back all this way yet and I'm not even at the end point. So please do bear that in mind. It is a lot of driving, especially if you're joining us from Calais all the way up there. We will be doing some hard days, but don't let that put you off, because the end goal is amazing. We'll be getting some really cold temperatures, we'll be getting to see some spectacular scenery, a lot of snow, some fantastic wildlife, and you get to visit the end of the world, which is absolutely spectacular. So I spoke about that snowplough a minute ago. That's the last 13 kilometers. Nobody's allowed to go up there on their own. You have to be escorted by the snowplough. It's free of charge. It's a convoy, and they set off at 11 AM, come back at 1 PM, and then there is a second set off for a snowplough, which is in the evening, where you go and see the Northern Lights. So I'll be doing that later one. I might do the earlier one as well when we get up there. Depends on what time we get up there really. It's hard to assess because you don't know what delays you're going to have along the way. Anyway, this video is really just to explain the maps and the general gist of the trip. We'll be putting out more videos as we go along. Have a look below, have a look at the maps, see if it suits you and see if you're suitable for the trip. Only you can really tell that. Get your keys, come and join us, whether that be in Calais or up in Demark. I hope to see as many people there as possible.